Something a lot of One Piece fans don't realize is that Garp himself is not in Sword. This is a really important distinction. For context, Sword is a group of basically resigned Marines that can do whatever they please without permission. But it does seem like this group is trying to operate in secret because Drake was surprised that Cypher Pole knew his identity. If the hero of the Marines was a member of this group, it would draw way more attention to it. Garp may have essentially resigned, but he still retains his rank. Kong wants him to train the Marines of the new generation, two of which are in Sword. And then you gotta think about Drake, a member of Sword who is recruited by Sengoku of all people. Sengoku also recruited Corazon. Just like Drake, Corazon was undercover in a pirate crew. When he ended up getting taken out, the Marines didn't even identify him. They didn't know that he was one of their own. I think it's clear that Sword operates in secret, not just to keep their plans hidden from pirates, but the world government itself. It's already been stated that Sword and Cypher Pole are rivals to one another. It's even in the name, Sword versus Shield. If these guys are the shield to the world nobles, what does this make Sword? Garp also stays in contact with his son, who is the leader of the Revolutionary Army. I believe that Garp and Sengoku have always been affiliated with this Sword organization ever since it was formed, but they never actually joined the group in order to make their operations more secret. The event that I think caused this group to be created is God Valley, and if you don't want to be spoiled on chapter 1162, then do not watch further. When Garp described the casualties of the native hunting game to Sengoku, it seemed like he recognized this, and he remembers a Marine who said the same thing but vanished from the ranks. Garp then goes on to be face to face with Emu. I don't know what causes Emu to spare Garp exactly, but especially knowing what Sengoku said, it wouldn't make sense for him to resign from his position and just join Sword right after God Valley. What if he got a Marine who isn't as known as him, doesn't have that same status, but is highly trusted and knows the same information as him? I don't know, maybe the swordsman who has been with Garp ever since God Valley? Same Marine who helped train a third of the Marines who joined Sword? I'm begging you guys to wrap your heads around how crucial it is that a character like Bogard is in the midst of an event as important as God Valley. Really think about this. If this was Bogard's purpose in the story, it would fit very well. Being quite the mysterious instructor, conversations along the lines of Bogard Sensei is pretty mysterious, isn't he? Yeah, you're right. May still be taking place somewhere to this day. This is not canon, it is from One Piece Academy, but I thought it was pretty relevant to this discussion. As I always say, to me this just proves that people affiliated with the official One Piece team are aware of how mysterious Bogard is. If Garp had his right-hand man build up this organization to one day overthrow this corrupt system, I think that would really be great writing. He knows that he has too big of a spotlight on himself, but he needs to do something, so he has Bogard do it.